Hi, my lovely people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Section 107 Fair Use allows us to talk about it, and that's what we are here to do. Please don't go out of your way to dislike anybody that we talk about in this video. It is for entertainment and reaction purposes only. It is my opinion and my opinion only. Welcome, 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 everyone. We got to talk today. We got to have a little conversation really quick, okay? Now, in my fashion, y'all know how it is. I'll post a few days and then I come back and everything else. But I'm back for this moment, and I want to say happy belated Juneteenth to everyone. I hope you guys had a wonderful day yesterday. Now, we got to get into this content, right? Because I know what everybody is wondering, okay? Is Wood sober? And I'm sorry, y'all. I cannot say that with a straight look on my face because we all know the answer, okay? So before we get all the way into it, let's take a look at a few things. All right, so these are a few community posts, right, that Wood has been putting on his channel, aka Peach, because we know that Wood doesn't have enough common sense to spell or enough grammatical, capability to get on here and do it. So this is what Peach has been posting on Wood's channel, all right? First off, he wants to say he went, okay, from being all about the streets to all about family. I thank God for my growth. That's what he says. Ain't it about a blip how everybody want to throw God in a mess, knowing daggone well that if you still, right, battling with your wife back and forth of who's going to be at the casino longer, who's going to watch the kids while you're at the casino and doing your disappearing acts and out here with ladies allegedly and out here all night in the, Hard Rock. I don't know how you're not still in the streets. And honey, you are for the streets, Wood. You are for the streets, baby. That's why all these, child support cases and women being pregnant and alleged this and alleged that. That's how it come up. Honey, you ain't never got out the street. Well, you been in the street and then you still make time to go post at the Sam's Club, Publix every now and then with your wife. So, honey, let's not even go there. But it was the other one that got me, this other post here. This man on Peach says that Phenomenal Champion gave him the strength to get sober, that he's been 1 year free of alcohol. Now, why y'all gonna get out here on Beyonce's internet and lie like this? Now, let's go down memory lane for a second because I might be wrong. But Phenomenal is not one yet. She supposedly had him in August of last year. So he's about, on the verge of 11 or so months here. Also, once he was born, about a month in of being in the NICU, your wife put you out on the streets. She put you out. She put your stuff in the truck, and she got out here on Beyonce's internet and told us it was because you were drinking and you were sleeping all day and you wouldn't take her to go see the baby at the hospital. You were not there during the birth. You were supposedly with the other children. Then she came out saying, no, you were asleep. Then she was showing you knocked out in the bed, on the couch and everywhere else because you had been out all night. She said that you had a problem. Your wife got out here and she pawned your jewelry, saying all the money you had spent in the club, okay, in the casino, all the money you spent on alcohol and everything else, that she was putting you out due to that. Also, if y'all can remind and refresh, right, my memory, not shortly after they got back together, Peach was home and the baby was doing okay. And she was so happy that she got to go back to the casino and she won. And she went out and bought him 12 or 13 bottles of Remy Martin. So what story is correct, okay? What storyline? She also told CPS when they knocked on the door that her husband had been sober for over a year now. Okay, now let's just go right here. Sober. Do they know the meaning of sober? Because anybody can see, and I'll say alleged, for legal purposes, that Wood is over there, puffing on some Mary Jane and doing something else. My personal belief is that he's still drinking. But we can tell by those beady eyes, we can tell by those red eyes and by his demeanor that he's still puffing on Mary Jane. Now, I don't know what this I'm sober kick is because y'all can tell me if I'm wrong, but usually the term of being sober is being completely free of any, as they call it, illegal drugs or substances. Okay, so that's alcohol, that's Mary Jane, that's the Cola, that is the pills, that is this is that. I mean, it goes on and on. I have never in my life seen someone who struggles with addiction say, oh, you know what? I was an alcoholic, but I'm sober now, but I can still smoke Mary Jane. Or have you ever seen someone says, I had a problem with, a little tooted booty and a little bit of fruity or some pills or something, but that's all right. I'm sober, but I can drink 18,000, bottles of alcohol. You don't trade one addiction for the next. I mean, are these people going crazy over here or what? Also, it's very selfish to make a post saying that your child phenomenal champion is the one that made you become sober. I mean, what about your other children, right? You have about 7, 8 other children. You didn't want to be a better father to them and then try and stop drinking? Like, that was a selfish post to make, number one. Number two, if it was me, and my father made a post like that and I was his other children, I would say, you didn't do it for us. You didn't do it for your health. You didn't do it for your marriage. You didn't do it for, overall well-being. You just did it because you had another baby. So does that mean the next time that Peach has another baby, that's going to make you not be sober? Like, y'all, it is not adding up. And I don't understand why people are feeding into this. It is simple. She has videos all up on every platform from YouTube to Instagram to TikTok of how she put this man out. She went viral on World Hip Hop Star or whatever it's called, and they were showing that video, and that was 9 months ago. So where did 9 months turn into 1 year being alcohol free? I do not understand it, and I do not believe it. Okay, so we got to go on, all right, because we know that Wood is about as smart as his name, Wood, okay? He's about as smart as a piece of wood. You can sit there and talk to him all day, and it's still going to sit there and do nothing, not talk back, gibba, 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 and he going to go along with whatever can bring money in. So that just shows that he's not he's a shell of a man. He's less than a man, and his wife loves knocking him down a whole bunch of pegs and then run his channel, and she's always on there saying something about the baby did it or this did it. She's trying to allude that because Phenomenal Champion was born and had some problems, and I'm not talking about the baby, I'm talking about the parents, because God bless that little baby. But she's trying to say that is what, made Wood change. That's what made him think. Honey, if your baby was born and was in the NICU and it took the father almost a week to get up there and spend time with the child, then, honey, there's an issue more than alcohol. It's called, he told you he didn't want to have any more children. You decided to keep trapping him with that hallway, throwing the hot dog down the hallway. And then he was fed up and he was tired. And he's fed up and tired of you. But, y'all see what the thumbnail says now, don't you? It says Peach is the man in the relationship. Honey, when I tell you Peach has snatched the kahunas right up out of Wood's pants and is wearing them and singing them and dancing and doing everything else on them, then, honey, that's what I mean. But not only has Peach ran off his other children, his other baby mamas, his friends, and everybody to boot that you think that, should be in his life. Honey, take a listen to what Peach done said. Here you go.
Never wanted to leave. Now even Wood is open to, I'm ready to leave. Like, we don't got no ties here. We don't deal with our families.
Now, y'all know y'all like Storm. Well, what's going on here? Okay, well, she was over on Instagram. She dropped a reel, and she's saying that she wants to move out of Tampa. She's going to say that, Wood never wanted to move out of Tampa, even, when we had a lot of money. But now he's ready. I mean, what's holding us back? We don't have any ties here. Neither one of us mess with our family. So, good Lord, now she done ran all the Wood family off. Now, let me just say this. We really never see, his family step in very much. But every time him and Peach get into it and she puts him out, where does he always run? To his mama house, right? He's always outside. She's pulling up. I'm pulling up at his mammy house. So you run to them when you need things. But now you're not speaking to them at all. Now, we know, because like I said, sometimes you gotta take a trip down memory lane. We all know that Wood's family is not, very keen on Peach, and we all know why. Because of her mouth, because of her antics, and because of the things that she says and does to other grandchildren, okay? Because just because those children that Wood have is not by Peach, that does not make his mother, okay? Not be a grandmother to them or not know them or not love them. So Peach's disrespect, I totally get why they don't like her. But we knew that Wood would always go over there here and there, and when he was in a jam, be over there. So now you done ran his family completely off. He don't talk to them. When I tell y'all misery loves company, I'll play the clip again so that y'all can hear.
Never wanted to leave. Now even Wood is open to, I'm ready to leave. Like, we don't got no ties here. We don't deal with our families.
And see, I'm going to tell you, a woman like Peach, we can see a mile away, right? This is what she wanted. She wanted to divide and conquer. The very first thing that she had to conquer was making some of his family go away. But he still dealt with his mother and his father and whoever else because he was always at his mama house when he was mad at Peach. Then Peach said, okay, well, let me run my family off so that he knows I only can depend on him. He'll be my only village. And then I'll put pressure on him like, oh, do you see what your family's doing? So now you can't be around them. She done divided and conquered. Now Wood is like backed into a corner, right? She's out here singing that this is the happiest they've ever been in their lifetime. Oh, we're traveling. We're doing this. At this point, what option does Wood have other than to be around you, Peach? Or to be at the casino, or to run to someone else, like another woman. He has no other option. You have now totally secluded him from everything else in his life. You have told him that he can't really be around his other children, and you've dogged the other children on live. You told all their business. You told the baby mama's business. You've created a rift in, a father being a father to his other children. Then now you've taken him away from his family, and you're telling him, oh, well, we should move. That's another way to isolate someone. You don't want this man to move somewhere with you because you're so miserable in Tampa. You want him to move so that you can have him to yourself. But I'm going to tell you, a cheater will find a way to cheat. It doesn't matter if it's in a hometown, doesn't matter if it's in a new town, it doesn't matter. As long as there is a bar or a casino around, Wood is going to find what he likes, or he will dibble and dabble on the internet until he does. As Peach says, Wood don't cheat with women out of town, so that means wherever you go, he gonna find him one. Now, when I tell y'all it's a lot going on over there, I know she's doing the whole E-Cane thing, which I will drop an upload about that because I'm going to go find some facts on it. I know that she is over here DICK riding, and she's trying to get a click, and she's trying to get a view, and that she's trying to say some of the most outlandish things just to get, herself to go viral and things of that nature. We will talk about that, but I wanted to just talk about all of this mess. This man so-called being sober for a year, sober off of alcohol, okay? And then saying that he's completely sober, and we know that that's a mess and that's a lie. And I want to talk about how manipulative this woman is and how she's more obsessed. Like she said, she loves Wood more than she loves herself and anybody else. She wants to live in his skin, and it's being proven each and every day, and that's a really, really sad thing. That lets me know that Peach has absolutely no self-esteem or any morals to want to be up under a man that bad that you will make yourself go above and beyond to look bad, be bad, and do bad things just to keep him to yourself. But y'all, I truly thank y'all for being here. I am so happy to see everybody in attendance. For all of those in the replay, I hope that the people here and in the replay have a wonderful day. Y'all stay cool. We got a heat wave going on, and y'all have a blessed day. I will see everybody, okay, in the comments, and I thank the ones for being in the chat. Toodle.